there's really only two parts to completely changing your life. It's a lot of work. It's a lot of work, so it's more parts, like micro parts. But it's two big things, right? It's a belief system. It's a paradigm shift of how you view the world, how you view yourself, how you view your potential, and like your ability to actually do these things. That's what inspiration is for. That's what watching videos of people spitting wisdoms is for. That's why it's called motivation. That's a little incorrect, because somebody can't motivate you. They can only inspire you. You can only motivate yourself. But motivation regardless. That's part one. Part one is just formulating a belief. That's what all this is for. It's like we're explaining stories. We're just telling you our tale in hopes that hearing it from an authentic person that has faith by experience, that will inspire you to make a new belief, to form a new belief, a paradigm shift in your life. Oh yeah, it is all on me. Like, that's a big one. It's all on me. Accountability. That's why I'm always talking about accountability versus avoidance. That's step one. And then step two is figuring out an actionable plan that you can walk daily that is in alignment with that new belief system. Does that make sense? It's as simple as that. The inspiration comes first. If you're a person that's just feeling like, I don't know, I feel like I'm meant for more. I just feel like something's missing in my life. Like there's this void. Like I'm not sure what it is. That's what this is for. I'm telling you, I know what it is. I know what it is because I used to feel that same thing. And I figured out the answer to that fucking ailment. The answer to that ailment is a life filled with purpose, where you firmly develop a mission statement about what is important to you in your life, what you admire, what you enjoy, how you would like your life to be set up, the things that you would like to accomplish and pull off, the things that you would like to test yourself with, improve, and contribute back to the world. And then, again, the actionable plan part, that's where the nuance, that's where coaching helps. That's why my business coach helps me so much. He helps me see blind spots. He walks me through things that he can tell I'm struggling with, because how I explain to him what's going on, what my issues and obstacles are. Oh, cool. I know, I've been there before. This is what's worked for me. Let me give you all these resources that are specifically curated to that special problem that you already have. That experience that he has from 40 years of running like these, being really high up in these massive companies, American Airlines, Wells Fargo, really high up. He understands what it's like to try and manage thousands of people at a time and still get them to buy into a mission. So he gets leadership. So he can give me those wisdoms. Does that make sense? The belief system is the big part. That's the beginning phase. That's that, like, trying to convince somebody to see the potential in them that they don't already see in themselves. It's like the purpose of any motivational video. That's why you should come to these daily, because they give you inspiration and motivation to get going. And you need that. You need that fucking burst of energy. You also are going to hit these pits of despair where you go, oh, this doesn't make sense. It doesn't work. And if you hear somebody giving you the answers that's common, that happens in this phase, all you have to do is keep pushing, then you go, oh yeah, I forgot that's where I'm at. And the next part is figuring out what that blueprint and that plan is, and then just walking in alignment with the habits on a daily basis that will get you towards that victory. And then diving yourself into enjoying the process, liking the process, not being so results driven that you're just sitting around and waiting to be happy one day. That's something that happens to a lot of you guys. You guys start this journey, you start going like, okay, cool, well, so I'll be happy once I get here. Sean Acker used to say that's called pushing happiness over the horizon. That's fundamentally flawed and backwards. What you need to do is get happy now, because a happy person has so many more advantages on their ability to actually get to where they're going. That's that reverse. I hope that makes sense to everybody. Start to get gratitude as a big part of this. Like gratitude, because once you have a vision and you're walking towards it, you get excited and you know you have purpose and you have meaning each day and you have something to fill the day with, so you're not sitting around lost in thoughts so fucking often. Then you start just actually doing. You start realizing that a lot of the steps that it takes to get you towards that dream that you're working towards, those are actually the habits that bring you happiness in the short term as well. These are all things that are good for you, so they build you up and they raise your frequency, so they make you a little bit more happy. Then the happier you are, the more gratitude you have, the more resilient you become, the quicker you are at making decisions, the more dialed in you get to self, the better your relationships with people get. The better you get at communicating with people and being better at home and being better at your job, so your happiness starts to go up like this. And then it gets easier and easier as you move along closer to the goal, because you've gained these skills. And a lot of these skills that you've gained have been a process of hardship and work that then have gained you a little bit of gratitude and happiness as well. So it all goes back on itself. But just understand, it's just those two simple parts. Inspiration is just to get you to fucking change your belief system. I promise you that you can do the things that you want. That's the biggest thing that you are fucking up now. Oh, nah, there's no way. That's the biggest one. You start saying that with one thing, then it's everything. It's like, I wasn't meant for that. That's just not for me. I wasn't meant to do that. That wasn't meant for me. And then it's just, you just don't fucking do anything. And then you wonder why you're so listless and you feel so empty and hollow. Step one, change that belief system. Your life matters. Everything you do matters. It's all connected to how you show up for people. Your personal excellence should be fucking everything to you. That's the main belief I need you to get today. After that, it's just coming up with some plans and some blueprints and sticking to it on a long time horizon. That's it. And then you'll gain happiness as you walk it. And then the destinations, the actual results will start coming more and more often. And those give you that positive inclination that you are, in fact, walking in the right direction. Same as always. Hit me up if you need fucking anything. I truly mean that. DM me on Instagram. I respond immediately. Ask anybody who's hit me up. Let me know. Appreciate y'all. Keep grinding.